Glenn Beck had his fake historian, David Barton, on his show, and he gave us an instant classic clip here. Watch how quickly he does a U-turn on the idea of small government.
The right of conscience used to be an inalienable right. That word inalienable meant not to be touched by government, period. That was it. If it's inalienable, government can't touch it, whether it was life or liberty.
Nothing can change it except God.
Nothing. Nothing but God. And I think the best way to understand that is a jurisdictional analogy. Now, I've got my red pickup. You've got a white car. I look over in your yard. I really want your car to be red, so I go over and spray paint your car red. The difference is I can spray paint anything I want red if it belongs to me, but I cannot touch anything that's yours and spray paint. And that's a jurisdictional line. And so the government's looking over and saying, oh, that's an inalienable right, that belongs to us. We're going to mark it up with our spray paint. And they've crossed a jurisdictional line. They no longer respect private property, including the private property of conscience, the private property of faith, the private property of self-protection. That's all private property. Government can't touch it. So that
just like the government can't say, you can't be a homosexual, because that's you. That's how you practice your life, right?
To some degree, but the government has always taken stands on behavior that undermine the government itself. And that's where morality has always, consanguinity, government's always gotten involved. You can't marry your brother and sister. You can't marry your first cousin. So there's always been things that protect the moral climate of the society. And if you don't have that moral climate, then you should have no crimes of any kind, because everybody will disagree on to what degree is manslaughter, and what is it self-defense. And so you've always had standards on behavior.
Turn it around. Small government? Did I say small government? Did I say get the government out of everybody's business? Did I say the government can't get involved with private property and personal decisions? Yeah, I believe in small government, except when it comes to those evil gays. You pathetic little hypocrite. And Glenn Beck was probably like, fuck, I accidentally posed a good question to him. Because he's over there talking about, yeah, let me tell you something about the government, and, they can't get involved with my private property. They got no right to get involved with my private property. They need to mind their business. And Glenn's like, right. And, for example, I agree, the government can't, tell you can't be gay, right? Because that's your choice. He's like, well, did I say the government can't get involved with personal decisions and with your own thing? But on that issue, the government needs to protect, to make sure that the gays don't undermine the government itself, and something. Here, let me sum up the Republican position for you. This is how it goes. I believe in small government. Get the government out of my life. Get the government out of my business, because I'm a common sense conservative. I don't want to see the government. I don't want them to get involved. I want to make my own decisions. I'm a rugged individualist. I believe in freedom. So I believe in conclusion, I believe in small government, except, of course, when it comes to gay people and female uteruses or uterusi. Is that how you say it with the plural? Is it an I at the end of it? Corporations, because I believe the government should give money to corporations, and war. I believe in big government over there too. So I believe in small government, except for when I don't.